The story of New Haven began 5 decades ago when a young man named Mohanlal D. Mehta set sail for America in search of engineering experience that would be relevant not only to industries around the world, but to an India racing to catch up with the world as well. New Haven, Connecticut is where he paused for several years before returning to India with the expertise and equipment and the name New Haven to venture out into a brave new world. History was indeed in the making as India's first steel ball manufacturer made dramatic advances both in India and abroad. Today, millions of balls in a variety of sizes and metals roll out of our state-of-the-art manufacturing complexes located at Bombay, Tarapur and Silvassa. They not only command the Indian market, but represent a force to reckon with in the world's most demanding markets as well. Our ability to produce balls to exacting international standards is amply demonstrated by our ever-increasing exports to technologically superior world markets. We make the finest steel balls in the world. We were India's first ball-making company to be awarded the ISO 9002 certification. Today, our group companies are also QS 9000 and ISO 14001 certified. Our products compete and win in the most demanding markets of the world: Japan, Germany, France, Italy, UK, the United States, and more. In everything from ball pen tips and bearings to automobiles, from bicycles to ballistic missiles. We process wire at our own complex. The wire, thus proclaimed fit for ball making, is received at our modern ball plants. By investing in the latest production technologies and with a range which is the widest, the New Haven Group maintains its position as one of the world's leading manufacturers of high-performance balls. The process of ball making begins with cold forging, otherwise known as heading. Different types of machines produce different sizes of headed balls. These spheres are called ball blanks. They consist of an equator and pole, whose dimensions are closely controlled regularly and recorded. The degreasing of these ball blanks are done in a custom-built washer-cum-dryer. The next step involves flashing. The headed blanks are ground under pressure between two rotating grooved cast iron plates. The rate of removal, surface finish and dimensions are controlled at regular intervals and recorded. The resulting rough spheres have no equator or poles, and are a step closer to the final ball. Heat treatment of steel balls comprises hardening and tempering. Hardening is done by loading a weighed quantity of unhardened balls inside a continuously rotating nichrome retort in an electrically heated precision furnace. After raising the temperature to a set level and equalizing to ensure uniform percolation, these balls are closed quenched in oil to obtain the required hardness. Microscopic examination and microstructure analysis is carried out after hardening and tempering to ensure the balls have obtained optimum hardness, toughness, wear resistance and an evenly distributed structure to meet with the service requirements demanded of them. Tumbling done for the hard balls with varying abrasives and cleaning compounds after heat treatment ensures a bright surface finish. Hard grinding is done in state-of-the-art automatic machines. The balls are conveyed between a stationary cast iron plate and a rotating abrasive wheel. This is carried out to ensure better geometry and surface. Sorting of the hard ground balls for AFBMA grade 200 up to grade 10 is done in precise roller gauging machines. This eliminates any foreign bodies being sent for further processing. Gauged balls are for micro lapping. Final lapping is done on machines similar to the hard grinding machines. Accurately grooved and developed cast iron plates and finely prepared lapping compound form the crux of micro lapping. The plates used in flashing, grinding and lapping are accurately grooved in a vertical CNC lathe using amberite tool inserts and burnished to provide a smooth groove profile. The hardness at various stages of a sample lot of these balls from every batch is measured and recorded in the assigned format. Compression test on a computer-controlled UT machine is carried out to ascertain the strength, crushing load and deformation of our steel balls. The surface profile of each batch produced is measured using a TallySurf 4 roughness tester. The data is stored for further reference. The TallyRond tester measures the roundness of the balls for grade classification. The data is stored for further reference. In-process checks at various stages of production ensure stricter quality control. To meet our customers' specific requirements, lapped balls of grade 10, 16 and 24 are passed through an Aveco eddy current tester, an optical machine effecting a surface visual test and rejecting defective balls. It also tests the physical integrity of balls affected by the eddy current probes for sorting internal and micro defects. 100% gauging and visual sorting is done after barreling for balls of appropriate grades. Finished balls are packed under controlled, dehumidified conditions to ensure that they reach the final destination in perfect condition. The New Haven Group remains committed to producing the best quality balls at the lowest possible cost. This, along with more than 50 years of tireless dedication and vast experience in perfecting ball-making know-how, makes us the undisputed leader of the industry. Our vision is simple and clear. As simple as the steel ball itself, and as demanding as its manufacture. We remain specialist suppliers of precision balls on a global scale. New Haven seeks out new markets and new challenges worldwide, and a commitment that tunes in our ethos of quality with yours, sharing with you what is indeed a deeply moving experience.